Hi everybody, how you doing? So I've been requested. Here, shut that door. Hi everybody, how you doing? So I've been requested to do another beer review with my husband. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I've looked Callum out the balcony, but he's with my mum and my dad. He was kind of carrying on with the video there. I've been to a few supermarkets in the week that I've been here so far, and I went to like a Mercadona, Dial-A-Prix, some other one down at the front down there, although they did have a good selection down in the Golden Mile, but they were really, really expensive. The cheapest and the best selection I've came across so far for money value was the Hyper Dino just down for the Columbus Hotel in Las Americas. You go down the hill and it's the first on your left, excuse me, and you'll see it up above Hyper Dino. We've been kind of going there all week, to be fair. We went to Mercadona, which is just about 10 minutes away, for like our shopping and stuff like that. I'm going to actually do that in a separate review. I've still to do a room review. I'm going to explain that I brought my air fryer and stuff like that, so I'll explain all that later on. That'll be in a different video. But anyway, start with the beer review, right? So I've got about 6 beers to work through here. So I went for the San Miguel Selector. This one here. Now, this only cost €1.21, which is just over £1. If the exchange rate is 1.17, which it is the now, it was just over £1. So we are going to sit the camera here just now, and I'm going to pour this out just to kind of give you an idea of what it's like, what colour of beer it's like. So it's slightly darker. It's a slightly darker kind of beer. Can I show you it there? So we'll give it a wee bash. It's darker than your obviously original San Miguel, so. Oh, that's really, really nice. It actually tastes like a dark ale that you get. See, like the Kilkenny that I had the other day there, I put it up on YouTube, the Golden Clover that I done. I got a Kilkenny out of there. It's very much like that, but no as kind of strong as the Kilkenny. You can still get the San Miguel kind of Spanish beer taste, but it's just a deeper taste. And as you can see there, it kind of looks like a wee whiskey type thing, but it is really, really nice. And see, at 121, you really can't go wrong with that. That was at the Hyper Dino. Stay tuned, because I'm going to be working through the rest of the beers on this same video. Back in 2 seconds. Hi folks, so I'm back. So I managed to finish that off, but I didn't actually realise that San Miguel was 6.2%. So it's pretty strong. Anyway, this is the next one that I got. This wee thing here. And I actually quite like the bottle. So, Inedit. Don't know if I read it right, but I quite like the bottle. So this is 4.8%. And this cost €1.46. So again, just over £1. So €1.46. And if it's the exchange rate of 1.17, it is literally just over £1, which again is actually decent. You can get a pack of 6 of them for probably just over £6, £7, which is good. I'm actually going to put a video at the end of this. I've done a wee quick scoot about like with the 6 packs of beers. You're getting 6 packs of beers for like €3.50 and stuff like that, which is really, really good. So we're going to give this a wee pour, and I'll just do this. Right. So this looks a wee bit cloudier actually. See it? Looks a wee bit cloudier. Looks like apple juice. It's cloudier than the last one, right? I don't know if I actually like that, do you know that? I don't know if I like that. It reminds me a bit of like an IPA. So I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like an IPA. I don't think that's for me. It's just, nah. A wheat beer, it's a wheat beer. But I'm pulling it out again just to see a wee bit. I just read the label there. Let me get my glasses on. Malt and wheat beer. Don't know if you can see that there. I don't really like that. It's no for me. You know what I mean? Cloudy. So that's my first one that I've kind of failed on. It's alright for 146 if you like a wheat beer. So there we go. I just lifted these bottles just because I've never really tried them before, and I thought, you know what? Get a wee beer review done. We'll never know until we see them. So there we go. So that's the second one. So 2 seconds I'll be back with a third gin. So we're back. I'm not having much luck tonight. I think out of maybe three beers so far, I've only liked one, which again isn't like me, but anyway. And I usually do like your wheat beers, and I mean I like Blue Moon. There's some IPAs that I've actually been pleasantly surprised with, but I'm so disappointed because see the bottle looks lovely too. I'm just on here looking at it now, I'm just like, well, anyway, move on. So I've got this one here, a raspberry raspberry beer. It is slightly lower at 3.5%. This was more expensive though. This cost me €2.82. So you think maybe it's about £2.50? Aye, £2.50, roughly. But the last time when I was in Paris, when I done a beer review, I started trying flavoured beers, and you know, I actually quite liked them. So I'm going to pull this out to see if it's got the colour. Oh, slightly. Kinda. I expected it to be a really raspberry red, but it's not really. But it's kind of got that cloudy, kinda. See how like when you go to like your all-inclusives and they've got like the fruit machine, like the morning like orange juice and all this. That's kind of what that looks like, as if it's kind of cloudy, like the cheap orange juice they give you in an all-inclusive for your breakfast in the morning. Doesn't smell like raspberries either. We'll give it a go. Again, this is just a beer review. This is just things that I wouldn't normally pick up. Just prices and stuff, isn't it? So here we go. The taste is definitely there. It's actually alright. Again, it tastes like your raspberry jams kind of thing that you get in your Spanish resorts. Do you know what I mean? Like you're running up to get your jams for like your croissants in the morning. But this doesn't smell like that, like. Could I make it a regular drink? No. I think maybe if it was colder, it'd probably be more refreshing. But that is chilled a bit. I only bought these about an hour ago, but they've been in the fridge. They are cold, but they're not absolutely ice cold. But could I drink that like a pack of 6 or whatever? No, definitely no. Could I probably drink a full bottle? Probably no. And that's just your standard size again. That's a 330ml. The wee mammy's needing the toilet there, so I had to quickly run and take him to the toilet. Aye. Would I buy this again? Probably no. Aye. But if you like flavoured beers and stuff like that, definitely give this a bash. It is a wee bit more expensive, as I said, but if you like that sort of thing, totally go for it. I tried flavoured beers in Paris. I don't know if you've seen that review, and every beer I tried was really, really nice, but I'm a wee bit more disappointed tonight because I do like Spanish beers. I like Spanish beers a lot. Last night we had got a 6-pack of Estrella Damm at the beginning of the holiday, and last night I drank 5 of them. I really enjoyed them. They were like slightly smaller bottles, but again, for a pack of 6 you're only like €3.50. They were 250ml. But I'm a bit disappointed tonight because at the beginning of the holiday I did kind of target these bottles out when I was in the Hyper Dino, and I looked about the resort to see if they sold them cheaper or anything else that took my fancy, and it didn't. So I came back and I got all these, and out of all of them I've only liked one so far. 1 out of 4 that I've tried so far. My mum might like this. She likes kind of flavoured stuff. She likes your ciders and stuff like that, so I might actually see if she wants to drink that, because I won't finish it. So I'm a bit disappointed. I'll probably need to run down to the supermarket for more beers tonight, but anyway, hang fire because I'm going to open up another one. Right, so we're back again with a third beer. So I have got Dorada Especial Negra. So obviously this is going to be a darker beer. It's a lager dark, and it percentage wise, I actually can't see. I should have worn my glasses for this, to be fair.
Because you don't know.
5.7%. I've picked all the strong beers. So pour this out and we'll see how we go. It's very dark. Looks like a stout. Look, looks like a stout.
You what?
I actually quite like a stout, to be fair. I really like a stout, so we'll see how this goes.
What do you mean you're going to F? F? Go to heaven?
Aye. That's alright. It's not the greatest, but it's alright. Could I maybe drink the full bottle? I don't know. And I'm quite surprised because I quite like a dark lager, stout, whatever you want to call it. But this is a Spanish one, so I don't know. Are they good at making them? Probably no. Yeah. I'm going to sack that one, I know, actually. So this one cost me...
But you're no bad, aren't you, nobody? You're a good boy.
Where is it?
I am.
£1.11. That bottle cost £1.11. Now that's good because that's just under £1, so you probably think that's maybe about 98 pence or something, which actually isn't bad. 33cl. See if you like these sort of things. I normally do, but I'm no big on this. I just don't think they're probably good at making stout, to be fair, because that's what that is. That's just, you know what I mean, it's dark. I would expect that to taste a wee bit more kind of licoricey, caramelly. I'm not too sure, but it doesn't taste like that. It doesn't taste like that. Smells nice, but it just doesn't taste the way it smells, if that makes sense. So it's, again, that's not for me. And to be fair, I'm actually quite surprised because there is quite a lot of beers and things like that I do like. So that's two that I've tried and I'm not really big on. But saying that, if you like these sort of beers, like a wheat beer, that beer, give them a shout because they are literally just under £1 or just over £1. So hang fire because I've got a next one coming up. I've got 6 beers to get through here and I've got some flavoured beers. I've actually put some in the freezer now, so I'm just waiting them getting cold. That one was ready to go, but it's no for me. So hang fire, 2 seconds. Back again. I've had to go get my glasses on. Try to read these wee bits of writing, I can't understand them. Like, so this is AK Dam, an Alsatian style beer. Get a bash. 4.8%. Again, 330ml. So this is the bottle. Here. I've just literally pulled it out the fridge. Technically I'm losing the will to live because that's 6 beers I've bought. I've tried 4 and I've only liked 1. This is what I get, but I suppose you guys would never have seen what these beers were like unless I'd done this. So this cost me €1.56, which again amounts to maybe £1.35, £1.40 maybe, £1.40. Again, isn't bad for in your supermarkets. So I'm just going to open this up 2 wee seconds to get this done. I will pour it out. Just so you guys can see the colour. This one looks a wee bit better actually. So there we go, that's like your colour of your lager that you're wanting. You know what I mean? Nice and clear. So we'll get a wee shot, right? That one's really nice. I really like that. More, yeah, lager, kind of beer type thing. It's no, I wouldn't say it's kind of, it's like a light very light tasty a beer, if you know what I mean. It's no like that. What am I trying to say, like malty, it's no like an overpowering taste. It's just very, very nice. It's easy to go by, if that makes sense. It would have been nicer if it was chilled, but I want to get a beer review done with you guys. But I quite like that actually, so I'm quite happy. That's 5 beers. I think we've only got one left. And I'm maybe a bit hesitant to try this one because it's a cherry one. But we'll get a go. Hang fire on this one. That next one's coming up. But aye, I like this one. Really like that one.
Quitarse de su caja, por favor.
See, it's mostly the packs that people want, know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. Do you
I did put one in, didn't I? I took one of them.